Are you your best friend or worst enemy? Well, I will tell you something crucial in this video that will help you find the answer to that question. So you find out by watching now. What's up guys, One Way Up here back with another video. And before I get into that answer of are you your best friend or your worst enemy, if you're looking to be a part of growing a YouTube channel and helping me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by January 30th, 2020, just hit that subscribe button and you'll be in with the first 100 subscribers, and I got plenty of videos coming on the way. So, what do you think about on a daily basis? Or how do you interpret the environment that's around you? Another thing is, how do you view the people that are in your circle and around you? Or how do you think about yourself to yourself? See, with those questions, they're very tough to ask. But at the same time, before we get to the answer of those questions, just hold on one second. Are you 100% honest with yourself? See, that's the most important question. And I'll tell you why. If you are honest with yourself, then there's a good chance that you are a very good ally to who you are. If you're not 100% honest with yourself, two things. One, you either don't trust yourself 100%, so whatever you say or do, you don't have full confidence in who you are and what you can do. Or the second thing is your perception of yourself is wrong because you've been lying to yourself and you've been doing a good job of convincing yourself of a false reality of who you are. And those two things are one of the worst things you can do, because you cannot escape your thoughts, and we are basically our thoughts. So we have thoughts going through our head 24/7 on a daily basis. There's no way we can separate ourselves from our thoughts. So if those thoughts aren't 100% honest and true about who we are, then that will have a big negative impact on our lives, and it's really self-limiting. So with that being said, I will challenge you to this. Go through a whole day and observe the thoughts that go through your mind, and at the end of the day, give an honest evaluation of those thoughts. Now, if you are being honest with yourself, then this should be a tough challenge. And here's why. Because when we're doing an honest evaluation, that means we are criticizing ourselves. And as we all know, we as humans really find criticism tough. So if you're giving criticism to yourself, it should be even tougher as well, because you're actively looking at ways to criticize yourself. Or if you are being honest with yourself, you'll be looking for ways to improve yourself, and maybe you can handle the criticism. Now, after doing this honest evaluation of the thoughts that went through your mind, you should notice that generally most of the thoughts were negative that day. And that is 100% fine. That's the way our pretty much brains are wired. Most of the thoughts that go through our mind on a neutral basis are negative unless we actively take control. But don't worry about that. The most important thing is that you are being honest with yourself. See, think about this. Knowing that you are 100% honest with yourself should give you a lot more peace of mind. Knowing that you are working on the same page to really better yourself. You know, you can really believe in who you are when you actually think things to try to solve answers to a problem or try to figure yourself out. Being 100% honest makes your life 10 times easier. I'm telling you, it's so much easier when you're honest with yourself. So now, have you ever heard of the book Think and Grow Rich? I'm sorry, not Think and Grow Rich. The actual book I'm talking about is As a Man Thinketh, So Is He. Well, what I'm explaining in this video is parallel to what that book talks about. So in that book, it says our reality are a manifestation of the thoughts that go through our head on a daily basis. And the number one thing we need to realize is that we actually do have control over those thoughts that come into our head. And that in turn will change our reality around us. So if we take control of the thoughts that come into our head and we're 100% honest and make the effort to take control over the thoughts that come into our head, then we could change our reality and the manifestations that come into our lives. So the only way you can do that is by being 100% honest with yourself. When you're honest with yourself, you will be able to control the thoughts that come into your head by changing them from negative to positive thoughts. And when you have more positive thoughts coming into your head, that will make you a huge ally to yourself, because there's no way you can escape the thoughts. They're pretty much going through your head on a daily basis. So realize that you got to be honest and you have to think positive. Alright? And that's all you need to really be a good ally to yourself, by controlling the thoughts that go into your head. Thank you for watching. I have more videos coming next week, and I'll see you in the next video.